Hello everyone, welcome. This is Norma Woodcock speaking to you from Perth in Western Australia. I want to speak into the readings for the 33rd Sunday in Ordinary Time, Year C. And the theme, Faith is Everything. In Luke's Gospel we're told persecution will come. Jesus said nation will fight against nation and kingdom against kingdom, etc. But he said, not a hair of your head will be lost. Your endurance will win you your lives. So we know God is going to triumph in the end. But I guess it's how we do our journey, full of fear or full of faith. My journey has been a journey from fear to faith and continues to grow in faith. And occasionally when things go wrong in my life or my children's lives, I might have a moment of fear. But I come back to this amazing God who will triumph in all our lives. When people come into my office, I give them a handout which is pretty standard because I find it's a very powerful message, and it's from Dr. Don Colbert's book, Deadly Emotions. And in it says, faith is the ultimate cure for fear. Faith is believing that God is in charge of all things and that we can rely on Him to do what is eternally best for each of us. Choose to believe that God is at work in your life and in the lives of those around you. Choose to believe that God is in control of all situations and all circumstances, and faith is always a choice. And so here's where we have a choice. In every situation, do we let fear rule or do we believe God is in control of everything and He will bring good out of everything, Romans 8:28. And so you and I need to see in our lives how can we transform our thinking from fear to faith, believing that God is who He is and God is in charge of everything. I want to read you a story of a young lass, and during the communist regime in Russia, there was a 10-year-old girl whose whole family had been scattered to distant labour camps because of their belief in God. The girl was first taken to an orphanage, and there she refused to give up the crucifix her mother had hung around her neck before leaving. She tied a knot in it so they could not take it from her during her sleep. The struggle went on, but it was no good. She would not give up the cross. She also refused to submit to retraining to daily lessons in party propaganda. In the orphanage, she was forced to live with children who were the very dregs of Russian society, yet she refused to curse or steal. They never broke her. What a wonderful message for you and for me. That in spite of what we're going through in our lives, and I'm honest, life is difficult for many of us, and the world situation the way it is can create fear within us. But our faith says God is in charge of all situations and all circumstances, and He will bring good out of everything for us. So let there be a growing faith within us as we go through this week, as we allow the journey to manifest. And next week, we move on to Christ the King. Give you thanks for listening, and may you have a great week. God bless you.